Very good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our short video lesson today on my YouTube channel. Today, in this video lesson, in this morning, I will share with you all about the news point in this unit 2. Before I let you know about this one, I would like to all of you tell me a little bit that you studied with me last week about the old points. Okay, what was it about? It's about culture, right? So please tell me, what is culture? So you can think a little bit and answer in your own mind. Okay, cultures refer to language, beliefs, values, non-behaviors, and even material objects that are passed from one generation to the next. And this culture has divided into two parts. The first one, what are they? Okay, the first one is material cultures. Material culture refers to the objects that distinguish a group of people, such as their art, buildings, weapons, utensils, machine, hairstyles, clothing, and jewelry. And the second one is non-material cultures. It means a group's ways of thinking, including its belief, values, and other assumptions about the world, and doing its common patterns of behaviors, including language and other forms of interactions. This is called material and non-material culture. And cultures is divided into these parts: non-material and material cultures. Okay, now let's get started to the next unit. In this unit 2 this morning, about components of symbolic culture. Okay, sociologists sometimes refer to non-material culture as symbolic cultures because a central component is symbols that people use to communicate. A, a component of symbolic cultures is symbols sometimes to attach meaning to communicate. Yeah, to attach meaning to communicate. A symbol is the basic of cultures. Actually, like symbols such as languages of gestures, of language, values, norms, sanctions, folkways, and mores. I will show you all of these points, all of these words. What is values, what is norm, what is sanction, folkways, and mores. But about the gestures, you can use your body language to make communications with your partners. Yes, with someone that would like to make a communication with each other. We can say this a symbol, something attached symbols, it means something attached meaning to communicate, and symbol also the basic of culture. So you can say uh, that the first word, symbolic cultures. Symbolic culture, we can say that another term for non-material cultures. Yeah, for non-material culture. And we have to think back to this non-material cultures. What is non-material culture? You have to remember the meaning of this one. I mean symbolic cultures, I mean the term for these non-material cultures. I mean non-material cultures refer to thinking, a thought or ideas. This is called non-material culture. It is also the symbolic cultures. And gestures. What is gestures? Gesture refer to the ways in which people use their bodies to communicate with one another, with your partner, with the listener. Example: head nodding, shaking, shoulder shrugging, and facial expressions, among others. So you can look at two these pictures. For example, let's take a look at these okay gestures, in which one makes a circle with his index fingers and thumb, while the other fingers raise slightly. Okay, the three fingers raise slightly, and the two fingers make as zeros. We can say it's referred to okay. Talk about if we focus or we want to mention in the North Americans use this to indicate okay or approval. When the North Americans use these symbols, it means it's okay or approval. And about if we looking at uh, for the French, this just stand for zeros or nothing. Stand for zeros or nothing. And about uh, you get did ask Walters if you made these signs in Brazil. This Brazil it makes you it will regard you as vulgar if you make these signs in Brazil. Okay, it's different from our country. If we use these gestures or these symbols, it means the same as North American use this to indicate okay or upper world. And about some symbols, okay, the first pictures use the hands like that. It means to indicate animal's height. Yeah, to indicate animal. If you want to indicate about the animals, the dogs or cows, refer to animals, you use the gestures with the hand like that. And to indicate plant height, you use your gesture, use your hand like that. Okay. And about the last one, indicate human height. This to knows about somebody, uh, yeah, somebody height or people's height. Okay, this is in the southern Mexico. So now move on. The next one here, language. What's language? I think that everyone have known it clearly is about this language, but we have to uh, knows about the standards of its definition of language. So it has a lot of definitions or the clarification of the language. But in order to know or can write in a piece or paper exam to write in the standards of this definition, you have to remember the some type of it. The first one is it means refer to systems of symbols that can be strung together in an infinite numbers of ways for the purpose of communicating abstract thought. Yeah, abstract thought. I mean, each word in this one is actually a symbol. Each word in this communication is actually a symbol. Of what more we can say that language is a sound which we have attached a particular meaning so that we can then use it to communicate with one another. Yeah. I refer to sound when you speak to your partner, the listener, someone that you make a conversation with each other. You make a sound from your mouth. I mean, speak it out. This is we can say that's language. Examples: you can grunt. Yes, you can grunt or gesture when you want to uh, drink waters. Yeah, when you want to drink water, you want a drink of water. You want to take something, you can grunt or gesture. So you can use like a or shrug your shoulder, or use your hand to make gestures. This is also called language. Okay, now move on to this slide. Okay, the key term for using this sociology books, you have to know or define this word. The first one, values, norms, and function. Values. Value refer to the standard by which people define what is desirable or undesirable, good or bad, beautiful or ugly. This is called values. And norms. Norms refer to the expectations or rules of behavior that develop out of values. It is out of values. Or we can say that the expectations or rules of behaviors by society. Yeah. Sanctions. Sanctions are expressions of approval or disapproval given to people for upholding uh, or violating norms, or expressions of approval or disapproval referred as punishment. Positive sanctions. The sanction has divided into parts. The first one positive and the second one is negative. Positives, it means a reward given for allowing for following certain norms, ranging from a small to a prize. And negative refer to expression of disapproval for breaking a norms, ranging from a mere informal reaction such as a flounce to a formal prison sentence or an execution. Okay, we have to remember all these terms. It is a key word for you to remember in these points. This unit 2. Uh, if you are not clear, I can give you some example with the pictures attached in it. Uh, a norm is groupings of shared expectation of a society in the society, as they define how the society should act or shouldn't act as a whole, and have rules or regulation to keep society how they like it. Look at the picture, the first picture. They shake hand each other with two people. A norm in my society is when greeting someone for the first times. When you meet someone for the first times, I mean they normally shake hands unless they are a hugger, then you hug. And the second picture is with a lot of people standing in line. So this is the norms in the society is when you're about to wait in line for something. You wait starting in the back lines and you don't cut. For example, in uh, Japan country, Japanese people always stand in line, even though they want to get into the toilet, uh, in the restrooms. They always stand in lines. They do not cut or stand before someone that stand for a long time to wait into come into the toilet. If you do not do like that, they think that you break the norms, or we can say that you are the rude persons. It's very impolite. It's very impolite. And the last pictures with a moms, with a woman and a boy. She said that say please, and the boy say ah. Yes, I mean, a norms in the society is to be polite and say please and thank you when needed. Yeah, when actually is in our country, if you get or you receive something, the gift from your special one from someone that give you something, you always say that thank you. You should say thank you. Uh, if you give something to someone, you need someone to help you, you always say please help me. Okay, use the word please. Say something is very polite. Make your intonation to speak it like politely. Okay, it is very simple in our country on, and actually in many other countries in the world. They always use like this. So this is not referred to the groups of shared expectations of society. Uh, if you think that which definition is easy for you to remember, you can select one. Uh, of this definition is norms. Okay, and about uh, this slide, you have to remember these key terms. Yeah, these key terms like values, norms, and sanction. And sanction are divided into parts. The first one positive and the second one negative. Remember this. Okay. Now move on to the folkways and mores. What is it? Okay, folkways, the same as that I show you on this video slide. It means norms that are not strictly enforced. Yeah, folkways with norms that are not strictly enforced. For example, wearing shoes in a house. Actually, that when you wear your shoes into someone's house, when you go to your friends or your relative house, you wear your shoes into his or her house. You have to think yourself that it is polite or impolite. It is good or bad. Yeah, actually, it's not good, right? Okay, even actually it's in our country, but other country, I'm not sure. But actually, in your house, in my house, or somebody's house in Cambodian's house, we do not wear our shoes or your shoes into someone's house, or only in your own house. Yeah, but it's not strictly to enforced. And about mores, I can put this word for use in brackets. Easy to read this word is we pronounce this mores. Morally refer to norms that are strictly enforced because they are thought essential to core values. For example, no shoe in the temples. When you go to the Angkor Wat temple, you are not allowed to wear shoes in the temples. This is referred to the norms strictly enforced. Yeah. And one more, taboos. Taboos mean refer to norm that is strong, that it will be a revolution if it goes against what is normal and often extremely rude. Yeah. For example, like smoking at a temple, smoking during eat food with a lot of people in dinner tables, and in someone's house which has no allowance, allowance, and eating dog meat. Yes, this is very strong, yeah, uh, strongly bad. Yeah, actually, as we are Buddhist, yeah, we do not, we should not eat dog meat, but a lot of people like to eat this. Okay, if we talk about their country or other religions, they do not eat like this. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's not good because this dog, the dog is referred to a type of animals that uh, loyalties with you are with us so much. They always, yeah, guard our house, guard you, yeah, protect or defend your house from someone who have, from someone or from the burglars, from stealers, the looter, that always want to get into your house to steal something or to harm you. Yeah, this if we can say that types of loyalty dog. Yeah, a loyal dog, a loyal animals. Okay, now move on to the next one. Oh wow, sorry, I'm sorry. That's all for all of you here. From the first slide until the last slide, if you have any question, you can ask me uh, through my telegrams or comment in this my YouTube channel under this video. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask the same as I mentioned about. Okay, goodbye, good luck.